Welcome back to another video on Dceased, Deadplanet. And today we're going over the finale to this huge story, alright? This is a story written by Tom Taylor, and it just shows us basically DC zombies, right? We have the anti-life that's taken over, but this is a sequel to the original DC storyline that came out like a year or two ago. But this storyline has been really good. It's not just been DC zombies, it's actually been more. We've seen Trigon, we've seen Constantine, basically get like Ragman's cloak, pretty much the Dr. Fate helmet. There's a lot to recap, and honestly, I'm just gonna link down below in the description my playlist for the Dceased Deadplanet series to get you all caught up. But yeah, if you guys are ready, let's dive into the finale of Dceased Deadplanet. We begin with an army of Amazos going through Earth and destroying every undead in sight. Each Amazo was created to be strong enough to face the Justice League. But that's when the new Justice League arrived. Cassandra Cain with the powers of Shazam leads Cassie Sandmark Wonder Girl, Mr. Miracle, Mary Marvel, Green Canary, and Big Barda. They begin to lay waste to this army of Amazos. Wonder Girl says, "Don't hold back." Green Canary smashes the Amazo. Big Barda stabs the Amazo in the head. The battle rages on. We shift to Zatanna and Phantom Stranger. They travel to London to meet Constantine. They will team up to defeat Trigon. But when they arrive, Constantine is nowhere to be found. Zatanna says, "He'll be here." Phantom Stranger says, "Don't be so naive." He shouts, "Trigon!" Trigon glances at the two. Trigon tells Phantom Stranger that he is supposed to not choose a side in this war. Phantom Stranger responds, "And yet I have." We shift to the Super Sons, traveling to the Australian garden to shut down the Amazo army remotely. Jonathan Kent's Superman mourns over all the dead he passes. Damian says, "It is no time to stop for the dead." John says, "I know, But that's when John is slashed across the face. Damian yells, "John!" Amazo attacks. "You're a groom!" Damian dodges just in time. John grabs and holds the Amazo long enough for Damian to attach an exploding device to the Amazo. John lets go of the Amazo, and the Amazo is electrocuted to death. John crashes through the entrance of the Australian garden stronghold. Damian stands ready as Batman. John holds the head of the Amazo and asks Penguin, "Where is Professor Ivo?" Penguin doesn't tell the Super Sons what they want. Penguin instead orders his guards to kill Superman, but the guards refuse. They say, "We're not hurting Superman. What do you think we are?" Penguin shocked. That's when Penguin begins to choke. Simon Stagg begins to choke as well. The greedy and corrupt fall to their knees. Damian asks, "What's wrong with them?" John says, "Above us." Above the stronghold, John Constantine floats. He used the cloak of Ragman to steal all of the corrupt souls inside. These souls give him the last boost he needs to face Trigon. John flies up to talk with Constantine. Constantine tells Superman why he's taking the corrupt souls. He's going to fight Trigon. He needs all the power he can get. Superman says, "Can I help?" Constantine flies up and says, "No, honestly, I wish you could, but I've seen that future, and you don't make it. Don't worry about it. I'll save the world. You can save everyone in it." Superman smiles and says, "You're a good man, John Constantine." Constantine responds, "I'm not really, but I'm not gonna lie. It's nice to hear Superman say that." We go to inside the stronghold. Damian finds the dead body of Professor Ivo. Penguin killed him before they attacked. John walks in and says, "What do you want to do?" Damian says it's fine. They have a friend who's a living computer. They can still stop the Amazo army. John goes over to thank the guards who refuse to kill him. The guards are surprised that Superman is thanking them. Batman and Superman take off and leave the Australian stronghold. They go to the Magnus Labs. They bring in a Amazo head and give it to Cyborg, their living computer friends. Damian wants Cyborg to give the Amazo army a virus. Damien and Cyborg work together on that task. Meanwhile, Superman, Wallace West, Kid Flash race to clear everyone in the path of Trigon, save as many people as they can. Kid Flash hits the anti-living with a cure as he runs by. Superman goes to Europe to face Trigon. We shift to see Trigon beating up the Phantom Stranger. He's stomping on him with his foot. John Constantine arrives. Zatanna is surprised to see Constantine. Constantine asks for Zatanna to hold the Spear of Destiny and motivate him. Zatanna motivates Constantine as he puts on the Dr. Fate helmets. Constantine confronts Trigon. He asks Trigon to step off the Phantom Stranger. Trigon threatens Constantine. Trigon keeps taunting Constantine as he gets closer. But Constantine just flies up and says, "Oh, shut up." Constantine then hits Trigon with the powers of gods and the Lords of Order. Krakum! He decks the demon. Trigon falls to the ground, but that's when Thum! The fight rages on. Constantine hits Trigon with lightning. Krakum! Again. Constantine keeps fighting Trigon as Trigon gets up. He stands tall. Constantine uses Madame Xanadu's crystal ball so he can see the future, therefore dodging Trigon's attacks. Constantine uses everything he has to fight Trigon, but Trigon eventually hits Constantine to the ground. Defeated, Constantine slowly begins to bleed out. Trigon walks away. He won. Zatanna goes over to Constantine. Constantine says goodbye. He dies in Zatanna's arms. Across the world, the Justice League begin to lose to the army of Amazos. Kid Flash isn't fast enough to hit every anti-living with a cure. Trigon is destroying the Earth at a fast pace. Hope is being lost. We shift to Batman, Cyborg, and Swamp Thing succeeding in putting a virus in the Amazo army. The Amazos fall, and the Justice League catch a breath. They survived. Kid Flash keeps running. There's still a demon scorching the Earth. But then, Superman shows up. He confronts Trigon. Superman fights back and overwhelms Trigon for a moment. Trigon is surprised. Superman does the impossible. We see Constantine's soul smoking a cigarette right by Zatanna. He says, "He's impressive, isn't he?" Zatanna is shocked to see Constantine. Constantine stole Boston Brand's powers. Constantine is the new Dead Man. He's the most powerful dead thing ever seen. John Constantine goes into Trigon's mind and takes control of the demon's body. Trigon tries to fight back, but he is unable to. Zatanna hands Constantine the Spear of Destiny. Constantine stabs the Spear of Destiny into Trigon's body, destroying the demon for good. Constantine then walks over to Zatanna one last time. He disappears. Superman arrives. Kid Flash keeps running and curing people of the anti-life. The Justice League arrive. They give Kid Flash a break. He can slow down. Batman tells Cyborg, "You did it." Everyone from Garth, aka Tempest, to Wonder Woman, they all are back. They're not undead anymore. We go to Smallville, to the old Jonathan Kent. He's back as well. He says, "John, you've grown." Jonathan Kent Superman arrives. He says, "Hi, Grandpa." We shift to Green Arrow and Black Canary surrounded by building and trees. Oliver says, "Pretty Bird, I thought I died." Dinah goes closer to him and she tears up and says, "I made you a promise, Ollie. I brought you back." They embrace. The anti-life is gone. This universe is saved. All the heroes are back. And that's how we end DC's Deadplanet number 7. So that was the finale to Dceased Deadplanet. And I gotta say, guys, it was a masterpiece. It was amazing, guys. It was so good. First off, the artwork by Trevor Harrison was the best I've seen from him yet. It was so good. He nailed the epic moments, the action sequences, the emotional moments, like the quiet scenes. Like, everything about the artwork in this issue was perfect. I didn't see no, flaws at all. Like, the artwork fit the tone. It was very good. And that final image was just drawn so well. And guys, the writing by Tom Taylor was as good as ever. It's the best he's ever been, honestly. And that's a big statement, because Tom Taylor is a great writer, and for me to say this is some of the best work he's put out, is that's a big deal, at least for me, alright? Like, it's a really amazing issue. It's done so well, it brings everything together, at least almost everything together. There's one thing that was left out that I wouldn't say it's a plot hole, it's just something I want to theorize about, but still, I really like how this ended. The final image of Green Arrow and Black Canary, they kiss, and the world is saved. And it's a very emotional moment written by Tom Taylor. It's just done so well. And guys, throughout this issue, you see the fight with Trigon, the Amazo army, and I really like how Tom Taylor writes John Constantine. Like, there's one caption, there's like a monologue in this issue. That's by Zatanna, and she says how Constantine is not the hero. He stole all these different people's like powers and artifacts like the Spirit of Destiny, Boston Brand, but he still saved the world. He's that guy that does what is needed to save the world. If he has to pretty much go against some morals, or pretty much end some friendships, or really ruin some people's lives to do that, he'll do that. So he's not a hero, but he still saved the world. And also, I really like the scene with John Constantine and Superman, where Superman's like, "You're a good man, Constantine," and Constantine's like, "Not gonna lie, it's really good to hear you say that." Like, that is just those moments. There's so many great character moments in this issue that hits me. Like, there's a lot of emotional moments, a lot of action sequences that are done so well. Like, guys, that final fight between Constantine and Trigon is so epic. Like, Constantine uses, like, different artifacts like Spirit Destiny, the crystal ball of Madame Xanadu, the power of Zeus, the power of Solomon. You see lightning striking. It's just so cool. And the art there, I stared at it for so long. I was like, man, this looks good. Like, it just looks really good. And guys, the pacing of this issue, this is only 28 pages, but everything wraps up so well. You get everything, guys, and it's paced so well, characters get their moments, you get a nice ending, and I have nothing else to say about it. Like, I could praise it all day, and you guys definitely have to pick it up. Like, guys, pick this up at your local comic book shop, buy it digitally, just get this, alright? Support the comic industry, because Tom Taylor and Trevor Harrison deserve it. And the rest of the creative team, alright? I'm mentioning those two because they're the main people, but everyone else involved in the series just did a great job, and they brought this Dceased saga to a great end. Now, one thing I want to bring up, what happens to Superman, the main Superman, Clark Kent, he's still in that sun. At the end, we see the sun shining, but we don't see Superman in it. Now, we don't get a resolution on that. Maybe he's actually back, because he didn't get hit with the cure. He's still anti-life. So I think they left that open. So if they want to do a third one, another sequel, that will be the reason it happens. Like, if Superman comes to Earth and just starts infecting people, I honestly think that would be dope. But at the same time, I feel like this just wraps it up so well that don't continue it. It ended, like, perfectly. Like, I don't want somebody else to ruin it, or if Tom Taylor comes back, and maybe this time it's not as good, you know? But yeah, guys, that's my thoughts on this issue. You definitely gotta pick it up. I tried to give you I tried to give you all the moments in this video, everything that you need, all the character moments, all the different big action set pieces, the big ending, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So yeah, I'm gonna give this issue a 10 out of 10. It's a masterpiece. I rarely give issues a 10 out of 10, but this is one of those that's, it's just rare. Like, it's just so good. Like, I have nothing bad to say about it. But yeah, guys, tell me your thoughts on this issue down below. What would you rate from 1 to 10? What was your favorite moments? And what do you think about my theory about Superman still being that sun? Well, he's not in that sun, but he's still anti-life. So he could come back and cause problems. What do you think about that? And also, give me your theories on how you think they could continue this story, the saga, or if they should even continue it. Do you think they should just end it here? It's done. I think they should just end it because it's just a perfect ending. Like, why continue it? But yeah, if you guys like the video, give a big thumbs up. New channel, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on my next video. This is it for the Dceased Deadplanet videos, but we got more content coming out, future states, we got Infinite Frontier coming up, so stay tuned. But yeah, thanks for watching, I really appreciate it, and peace out.